Hi guys, today we are going to solve one of the famous coding interview problems, Tucson. So let's first understand what is the problem. So we are given an array, and what we need to do is we need to find the index of two elements from the array whose sum is equal to the target sum. So if we look into the array, which are those elements having sum 9? So it's clearly 2 plus 7. So the answer should be index 0 and index 1. Okay. So how we are going to solve this problem? Okay. Let's think naturally first. So that's what would be the straightforward approach here. Okay. So for every element, what we need to do is we need to check every other elements after that. And then we need to check if the sum is equal to 9, then this is our result. For example, first we start the loop from here and we trying to check with the element 2, and now we again check every element after this 2. So for 2 we are going to check first 7. Is 7 plus 2 is equal to 9? Yes. So this is our answer. Okay. Luckily this is the first, like we get the answer at the first step, so it's here. But if it is not, so then we try to look for the second element. So 14 plus 2 is equal to our target, so this would be our answer. If 11 plus 2 is equal to our target, so this would be the answer. Okay. So if not, then we go to this step, next index. Okay. For 7, now for 7 we will loop through or check every element after 7. So first we check with the 14. 14 plus 7 is equal to, is our target, then this is our answer. Is 11 plus 7, then again we check for every element after 14, which is the 11 only. So is 11 plus 14 is equal to our target, so that would be our answer. So let's try to solve this. First we will just start a loop that I is equal to 0 and I is less than array dot length I plus plus. Okay. And so our element, okay, we started the first for loop to loop through to process one by one, but for each element we have to check every other element also. So now it will be our second loop. Okay. For let j is equal to, so here 42 we are going to do I plus 1 here. So let's do it. I plus 1, j is less than array dot length, then j plus plus. Okay. So here we will check if the sum of the two elements is equal to our target, then we return the index of those elements. So first of array of I plus array of j equals to target. So then we return index of I and j. So this would be our answer. Okay. So let's run this. Out. Yeah. So our answer is index 0 and index 1. These are the two elements whose sum is equal to 9. Okay. So now, if you see, what we are doing is this works. Okay, we get the answer. But again, the problem is we are doing a loop inside the loop. So we should look for an optimized approach. So what we are doing currently here is that in the simple approach, we are processing every element more than once. Okay. So 14 is processed for 2, 14 is processed for 7. Okay. So can't we just process the 14 only once. Okay, guys. So here I am going to use an optimized approach, and in this approach, I will use the hash map. So stay tuned. Okay. First, we will do is we will create the map is equal to new map. All right. Okay. So first, of course, we have to process each element. So for one loop is necessary. So I is equal to 0, I is less than array dot length I plus plus. So we have this thing. Now, what I will do, I will check first. First, I will do like which number is required to find in the array. I have the target, I have the element, so I will just first find the complement. Okay. Our target minus array of element. Okay. Now we check if this complement is exist in our map. If yes, then we already know the answer. Okay. For the this element, we already have the index, and the other element complement. If it is in the map, we will also have the index. So that would be our answer. So simply we'll check if map dot has complement, then our answer would be I and map dot get complement. Okay. If this complement is not in the array, like if this complement is not in the array, so what we do? So it's simple. We just need to update the map so that we know this element is processed. If other element requires this complement, this element, so we know the index. So let's just set map dot set array of I. We process that element and the index will be updated. Okay. So this would be this we set, and then if we log the optimized approach, so what would be our output? Let's try this. See, same 0 1 1 0. Okay, yeah. So here I will just need to do the opposite. Yeah, of course. Okay, so let's do another thing. Okay, let's add more elements in the array, then we will see if it is working or not. Let's add like 4 9 8 5 3. Okay, now our target is 8. Okay, so let's see if we get the same answer or not. Yes. So index 7 and index 8 both sum up equal to the target. So let's see the index 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So yeah, that's it, guys. So you know, so the idea here is to find the optimized approach. Okay, okay, like you should check if we can reduce the complexity of the problem, complexity of the code. So then your code will work very much faster. Okay. So I will continue making such kind of videos. So if you enjoyed this style of explanation, subscribe for more videos focused on optimization and engineering thinking. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.